What have you got planned for Christmas Day?
Nothing. Well, sadly, as you know, my wife's mother was murdered a couple of years ago. So really, she doesn't really like celebrating it because it's like sad. So last year and that the year before we celebrated it, she did it mainly for me and my mum and that. But this year she's like, you know what, I'm going to have Christmas this year. So she's going to get all Christmassy. So we're going to go to my mum's and make a day of it. I shall be getting prawns and lobster for mum and her husband and that. And Rachel likes lobster. And I'll be baking a lamb.
Yep.
And I'll be baking a roast pork.
Oh,
I've never done pork before, so this will be the first time I've done pork with the crackling.
You got to give it a good rub with some salt
and oil.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got it here. Preheat the oven to 240 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. Remove pork leg from roast packaging. Oh, duh. What's that plastic taste? I don't know.
No, glaze.
Yeah. Place pork leg and wire and that. Yeah.
What are you going to
Rub the rind well with oil and sea salt, massaging well into the scorned areas.
Well, why don't you put that on your OnlyFans?
Just rubbing.
Yeah. No, well, like
just rubbing. Do it like a close up.
No,
where I'm just
do it like a grapefruit.
do the close up where I'm. Hey, do you know how to feel the grapefruit? Here's a good meme I want everyone to see. One says 100 sit-ups, and the other one says 1 bend over.
That's actually a funny one. Now, what are you going to do with the lobster? Because I've hardly ever eaten lobster.
See, I don't eat lobster, so I'm just gonna.
I don't think anyone eats lobster unless you're loaded. Like that's something we would never have had.
Yeah, it's like, I never really they like it, but I know people do like lobster, don't some people get them and cut them in half and open them up and is it like lobster mornay or something? Or what's the one where you can grill it too and they put cheese and bacon in, almost like when they do oysters Kilpatrick.
Yeah.
I don't like oysters either.
Do
you like oysters?
How can I put it? I would never.
To me it's like someone's gone and spat in your mouth with salt.
I would never go, I feel like an oyster.
And why do you eat it?
But, say we went out for dinner and there was a seafood platter.
They make you horny? Because they say they're an aphrodisiac. Did you eat oysters and go home and go, ooh, babe?
Well,
tonight's the night.
I had to give Alison just quietly. But, no.
Rachel eats them. I just look at it and I'm like, ugh.
But do you like oysters Kilpatrick?
No. I watch people, even when they get them raw, and she gets them and she sucks them out the shell.
No, but oysters Kilpatrick, that my sense.
Maybe girls just like sucking salty, gooey things out of things.
But no.
Because it's got the bacon and cheese.
Yeah, I love.
But that's because you can't taste it. Well, then why eat it? That's like these idiots that go, Lee, have you ever eaten this? It tastes like chicken. Lee, have you ever eaten crocodile or alligator? It tastes like chicken. Well, let me see. Chicken is $6.99 on the menu. Alligator's like $18.99 on the menu. So why would I pay $18.99 for alligator if it tastes like the $5.99 chicken?
Because then you can go around and tell everyone, hey, I ate alligator.
No, the sad thing is they're probably giving you chicken and telling you it's fucking alligator. No, it tastes like chicken, dickhead, because you're eating chicken.
No, it's probably a cat.
Yeah. They're just charging you the prices. Oh, it just tastes like, chicken. Well, that's why, if it tastes like chicken, then I'll just eat. I've never eaten kangaroo still.
Oh, really?
No, every time I go to the store and look at it, it just looks so dark red and... Have you eaten it? Do you like it?
No.
Is it like gamey or what is it?
Yeah, it's really gamey. It's like beef, but sweet-ish.
Yeah.
Nah, it's like, it's...
You don't like it either?
If you had to eat it, they're kangaroo sausages. But then that's the ones that get hit by the big trucks on the... It's been tenderised, but... my brother did this...
it looks slimy and dark red. Every time I see it in the packet, I'm like, ugh.
My brother did a thing on... he's a food technologist, so they did a thing when
technologist?
When he was at university.
What's a food technologist do?
just all
Technical shit with food.
Yeah, like
Do they put microchips in the sausages and stuff?
like manufacturing stuff and whatever. But he did like a thing on Australia.
Like, do they like get like a pork sausage and a chicken sausage and like put them together like fucking Jurassic Park?
No. Like, if you want to know what, this is Jurassic Park, and not so bad in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because he said like he worked on the bacon.
They're pretty strict here with foods, everything, aren't they?
Like the bacon for like the bacon and egg McMuffin or whatever. That was years ago.
What's in that?
Well, it's actually bacon. And he says, like, say our chicken nuggets and that, they're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, in America, like...
That's just crap, is it? Like all the shitty parts.
Well, you imagine, like, a McRib. Like, it's made to look like something.
And taste like...
Yeah.
But it's not.
But it's all about, it's made to taste like pork, look like pork, but it's got to be super cheap, easily
prepared. Is that
prepared.
like dog shit when you go, oh, look at that. Looks like dog shit, hold on. Smells like dog shit. Tastes like dog shit. Good thing we didn't step in it.
Yeah, but no, it's that's what food technology is. But anyway, he did a thing on Australia, like bush food, so like your crocodile,
with chitty grubs.
But anyway, we only
kangaroo,
ate the,
rabbit,
emu. Like he had emu.
Do people eat emu?
Yeah.
Is it like chin?
Like it was.
Turkey?
It was like a jerky, like dried and stuff. But when he cooked the...
I've seen that actually in garages. I'm pretty sure I've seen emu jerky. Is that really emu jerky? I was just wondering if it was beef jerky and they call it emu jerky.
Yeah.
Is it beef or emu?
I don't know. Never seen emu jerky.
I've seen it, yeah. One of those, like when I was driving, yes, had like emu, kangaroo, and I'm wondering, is it really that or is it just an Australian company? It's like, when you could be a tourist and you could buy canned koala.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah.
And then you undo the can, it's just like a little stuffed koala in there.
No, but he had like the kangaroo steaks, and this is like years ago before anyone, was like
ahead of his time.
But man, it was the worst ever because never cooked it before.
I reckon it's hard to cook. You've got to cook it just right.
Yeah, it was so chewy, tasted like crap. Never. Like the kangaroo sausages were alright, but because they had that real gamey taste, like you
it's
got
like
sick
people,
of it.
like people from Canada, like French Canadians, and that they eat horse and that. I'm like, I guess if you grew it up, you probably wouldn't know any different.
Yeah.
Because if I lived on a farm, I could have a cow as a pet, but I could never then go kill it to eat it. I could eat another cow that someone killed, but if I had chickens even, I couldn't be like, I've got heaps of chickens, go kill one, let's eat it. I couldn't do that, but I could go buy a chicken that someone killed. But, yeah, so I don't know. That's weird.
That's what Jeffrey Dahmer said.
Yeah.
Just kept them in the fridge. But so you're gonna have your lunch. What else?
Yeah, I think that's it. Just lunch. Get up. I might do cardio to get ready for the day. And then the thing is, you want to go to Mum's though. It's like whenever I get there, she's always got you got the bowls of chips and chocolate covered almonds and peanuts and all the Christmas lollies. So what do? You stand there talking, eating and eating. And when it's lunchtime, I'm that full from eating all the shit. I'm like, trying to eat it. And then for dessert, we'll have like Christmas pudding with custard. And then she makes that white sauce type stuff to go on it too. And then generally pavlova.
Yeah.
And pavlova's good, because it's just egg whites. A little bit of sugar and fruit, that's what I say. That's how I justify it. And then you lay there and you're full and you're like, people are talking. Well, there won't be many of us. It used to be heaps of family members. Now it's probably just going to be me, Rachel, Mum, Ray, my sister, and maybe a couple of her kids. And that'll be it. And then, when you finish eating, you're just like, shit, it's like a 25-minute drive home. I just want to get home and sit down. Like, you just want to lay down. And then I'll be like so full, I get up and go to the toilet. But then when I'm going to the toilet, I pass that table again. I'm like, just let me try fit in a few more of these chips and lollies as I'm walking past the table. And now I'm thirsty. I'm like, So I have a drink, and then you drink and your stomach swells more. So I try and drink the fizzy drink, because then you go, I think I've got a little bit of room. I'll just put another couple of chips in. And then I take a to-go bag home with all the leftovers, and you eat leftovers for, if you have ham, God, how many days do you have fucking ham sandwiches after Christmas?
And it's kept in the old pillowcase, and it's
Do you want some ham? What's for dinner? Ham on toast, ham sandwiches, baked beans and ham. Yeah. Sometimes Mum makes a nice trifle.
And have you ever weighed yourself
before and
after?
No. I probably wouldn't be that much because I said I might have a small breakfast. I'll do my cardio, maybe have a light workout at home. Then I'll go and eat lunch. And when I'm at Mum's, I just pig out so bad that then when I get home for dinner, I just probably have a protein drink. So that's probably the only meal of the day I had. So probably not that much really. But you just want to lay down and go to bed. But it's just because when you see everything on the table, you want to eat it all.
Well, that's
and then even the cookies, like those shortbread cookies, and every time I go to the store lately, I've been buying gingerbread cookies with the icing on them.
Yeah, I know. Well, we had ones the other day.
Well, those I like the Christmas cookies that have the nice hard icing on them. Like, you get the little Santa ones and that, the shortbread ones, or the Christmas tree, and it's got that hard green icing, and they're nice.
Yeah, I always tell Alison and whatever, I said, do not put stuff out before you eat. I said, like, especially chips and that, because once you start eating them...
I'm eating them while I'm putting them out, because sometimes Mum will say, Lee, can you just fill up the chip bowls? Yeah, and as I'm eating them,
drop them.
I'm filling up the bowl, I've got to fill it up again. It's like,
But it's like, she'll put
then
out
those sugar-covered peanuts and the almonds and you can get those ones with chocolate-covered sultanas too. Then you get those packets where it's just like those Christmas lollies where it's got like the marshmallowy type and the Santas and...
But you
don't even want it and you eat it.
Yeah, and she'll put out like a cheese platter, then like only like a quarter of a half of the cheese is gone, and it's like, we're getting older. I said, you don't need to eat as much. And when I was younger, I wasn't eating the cheese platter and whatever. I was eating all the chips and
it's like you said. Then when you finally get this nice meal of ham and pork and that, you're like,
yeah, that's it.
I'm not even really hungry.
I'd rather be drooling, having that, have a bit extra if I was still hungry, and then enjoy me dessert.
It's like all that shit should be put out after the meal, like for maybe afternoon snacks.
Yeah, like way after.
Yeah, a couple of hours. Like, you have your lunch and your dessert, take a little nap and that, and then in the afternoon, would you like a cup of tea, and we'll bring the chips and cheese out there. That's it. That's what we're going to do. This is the new schedule for Christmas.
Yeah, Lee Priest's Christmas protocol.
Yeah. Fill up, have your breakfast, do your cardio in the morning to get your metabolism going.
But not like what would your normal Macca's breakfast be?
No, I'll probably just have breakfast at home. Like, I'm going to just have oatmeal and a protein drink. Just normal. And then I'll go to Mum's and then just wait and then have the nice, baked vegetables or salad, the meats and that, and then have all your desserts, whether you want trifle, pavlova, pudding and that. Some nice, sometimes you might make a fruit punch or something, or you just have whatever soda. And then have a nap, relax, just chat, play silly games. And then maybe 3 hours later, we'll have a cup of tea and bring the chips and chocolates and all that out.
Yeah. So it's like...
and then when you finish that later on, for dinner maybe you can have a slice of ham on toast.
Yeah.
With pickles.
So just space out your meals, get your metabolism up.
Because like I said, as soon as I normally get them, as soon as I walk in, I'm like, oh, what's on the table? And then you just start from that point. And like you said, once you have one, I don't know more. Then she'll have peanut M&Ms and you start on them. And
it's all the stuff
and the cashews, and I'll have some more of them.
Like you're ruining Christmas Day by eating Doritos.
Yeah, and then by the time lunch comes around, like I said, I'm that full on that shit. I'm already tired. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Well, you can go and buy a pack of chips any day, have them any time.
But you can have M&Ms any time, chocolates any time. And whoever has Christmas table, don't put out that shitty coloured popcorn. It's shit. Do people still buy that? That coloured popcorn?
Yeah, no, that's old school, but no.
You look for the piece that had the most sugary... But those sugar-covered peanuts are nice, those red sugar peanuts.
Yeah. Now, what about Christmas presents? Have you done all your shopping?
No, we're not doing any this year.
No.
As we get older, no. No, generally, because throughout the year I'll buy my mum gift certificates and buy stuff and do stuff, so I just told her I'll buy the prawns and the lobsters and cook the meat and all that, so... Yeah, as you get older, because there's really nothing, I don't need anything, and Rachel doesn't need anything, and I know my mum, she has everything. I just brought her my book. There's your Christmas present. So it's like, if I buy my mum something, it's just like wasteful. Like, I'd rather just give her a gift card like I do throughout the year for her to go to, you know, like Westfield or something. So, and if they buy me anything, it's just like, I don't need it. It's like, you could buy me, if you're going to buy me something, I'd say, okay, well, my cousin Lisa the other day, she went to this store, great find, 5 kilo bags of cat litter, 50 cents each. She brought me 18 bags of cat litter.
Yeah.
But it normally costs me $11 for just a same size bag, or $20 if they're out of that one. So I got 18 bags, 50 cents each. So if you're going to buy me Christmas presents, if you brought me kitty litter or cat food, that would be, because that's something I can use. If you buy me, I don't need clothing, I don't need shoes, I don't need
some
colognes,
socks,
I don't need any of that. So anything you buy me is just going to be a waste. So.
No, well, that's
or if you're going to buy me something, like you say, we're going to spend $50 on you, well, make a $50 donation to the RSPCA and do something like that, because there is nothing, like, honestly, there's nothing I need that I could really say, yes, I want that, and then, so it's like, save your money and just, you know, if I think as you get older, it's just, if you got kids, okay, it's enjoyable buying the kids presents, but
for sure.
As an adult, it's like, like if I wanted to give my mum something, I said it's always a gift card, or her husband Ray, I might give him a gift card to Super Cheap, or even just like a fuel card of $100 of petrol or something. It's just, anything else, it just seems like a waste.
Yeah, I know, but just, don't you think, I always think like an accountant, like everyone's buying each other stuff, you're not 100% sure what they need, so, you know, there might be, like, everyone's spending 100, but if you average it out, like, there might only be, it might even be, you think of Christmas presents that you've never used and whatever, it might be down to $70 value or whatever.
I bet if I go into my spare room, I've probably got a bag in there from last Christmas. You know, when Mum gives me the gifts, I put them in a bag and I take them home. And because if I don't need it or don't use it, it's probably still sitting in that room in a bag. Well, she brought me some gifts the other day when I met up with her. She goes, I saw this on 40 you. And just silly stuff like a pencil case with some pens in it. And she goes, I thought you could use that to colour in when you colour in your stuff. And the pencil. I haven't done colouring in since I was in rehab that time. She goes, but it was cheap. I said, yeah, Mum, I understand it's cheap, but if I don't need it, you're not saving any money.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
It could be, she'd be like, yeah, but it's $20 down to $5. I said, yes, it's $20 down to $5. But if I don't need it, you've just wasted $5. So
yeah, no, that's
even, it's like, and my mum does that. Oh, it's cheap though. I had to buy it. No, you didn't have to buy it. Like,
well,
she goes, I thought of you. I said, well, stop thinking of me. I got so much garbage at home that she buys me. She goes, that's not garbage. That's good stuff.
It'll come in handy even if you never use it.
Yeah, I'll sell it on Instagram.
The Lee Priest colouring in kit.
And it's the pencil case too. You can actually colour in the pencil case. I said, where am I going? Fucking to school?
Yeah. Oh well, no, get him a lunchbox.
Yeah. She probably would if she saw something that I liked on a lunchbox. She'd probably buy it. Well, it's got the picture of cats on it. I thought you'd like it. Yeah, what am I going to do with it though?
Yeah, no, that's what I try to do. Look, you know, I really appreciate the thought, but you know,
and then you feel too. It's like if you know someone, like I think my mum said that my sister could have got Rachel. I said, "What'd you do that for?" I said, "Take it back," because then it's like, shit. Now if I know someone's got me something, I feel obligated. Now I've got to go get you something. Like we said, no presents. Why? Who's breaking the rule here?
Yeah, no.
I'm just happy to come for lunch, bring the food, and just have your company, and that's it.
Well, that's my present. Like, I think it'd be better if you just.
No, your presents are after 3 hours when they all fuck off.
Yeah.
All right.
But just spend time with each other, hang out. If you want to buy something for yourself, you go out and buy it for yourself. You know, everyone saved their money. I guess that's the. You know, people call me Jewish, but that's the.
Like I said, I've got so many shirts, shorts, shoes. I don't need. No, I was going to get, even like I got car wash stuff, so they came and say, well, you got a nice car, clean it. I don't need it though. I've got stuff there already that I'll be cleaning my car for years. Yeah, so I was like, it's like.
Oh, look, it's just like I'm lucky I'm married and Alison does it all for me because I never buy anyone presents.
I went to get my hair cut a week ago, and even then the shopping centre was packed with people going nuts. I'm like, people, it's not like, say, like this last couple of 100 years that every December 25th come and went, and then all of a sudden this year someone goes, I'm going to invent this thing called Christmas, and everyone has to go out and buy presents. So every year people go panicking.
Yeah.
It's like it comes every year. People plan ahead, buy your presents throughout the year, put them away. Everyone's last minute shopping, and then you hear them complaining. You see couples fighting. You see the kids and the parents fighting. Couples are fighting. Everyone's. It's meant to be a happy time of the year.
Yeah.
People fighting in car parks. It's like everyone's stressed out. Then they have this Christmas Day, and that can be stressful for some families with the food and this and that. And then once that's over, instead of relaxing, the very next day, what do? Boxing Day? Go fucking shopping again.
Yeah, no.
They all go back out to the stores, they fighting customers, they're complaining something doesn't work, this is broken on the gift. I'm like, you just went through this hell of shopping and going through all that crap. To me, like, the day after Christmas, they should just shut the shops. I'm sorry, you don't need to go bloody shopping the very next day after Christmas. Just relax at home, get off fucking social media, just have a sleep in, just let the food die. And half you bastards going out are still half pissed from the night before, so you shouldn't be out driving anyway. So just relax. You don't need to go back to the store. There's people lined up at fucking 5 a.m.
Yeah, but and it's well known that they just buy like rubbish stuff and put it out there. Oh, this was
Well, this is when, look, if you're smart, this is what you should do. Just have your Christmas dinners and lunches and shit together, and then Boxing Day, if you want, go shopping then. It's all half price. Everything's half price generally. Buy your gifts then and have your
No, all the crap's half price that they couldn't get rid of over Christmas.
Oh, you still buy it, but even then, buy your gifts then for next year.
Yeah.
Well, throughout the year when you go to a store, July, there's a good sale on. Think then, what, such and such, I'll get this for Christmas and put it away. If you buy a gift here or a gift there throughout the year, come the end of the year, you got all the gifts. You don't have to panic buy. You don't have to look at the people that I see so many arguments of people getting mad. I'm like, oh, this is a nice time of the year to be relaxed and happy, isn't it? I don't know what to get them. Well, you get them this. I'm not going to pay that. And then, not to mention, once Christmas does come and you do have those big parties, there's always that uncle or aunt that has a bit too much. And then, oh, fuck you.
That's an Australian Christmas. Yeah, you end up nearly in a punch-up.
Oh, yeah. They'll be on the news the next day. There was police were called to a house at such and such day. Party got out of hand. And
well then, it's more just like someone leaves in a half and they never speak again, and that's
can't believe what you got me. Why'd you buy me this shit? Oh, wow.
No, it's
Yes, there's always the Christmas cheer.
It just sounds like you are just. I think there's nothing better than. I look forward to it because the kids are all excited.
I remember when I was young. I remember when you were young, you'd be like laying in bed. You get up early, like 2 a.m. You look out. Has he been yet? And then when I'd see there's presents, I'd go wake my sister. Quick, Santa's been, and you race out. And like I said, plus too, even. I can remember, even when you put the tree up, that smell of the fake tree, the plastic tree coming out of the box and the decorations and shit and stuff was fun. But now it's like, as you get older with no kids, you're like, fuck, who wants to put a tree up? That's too much work.
Yeah.
And you got to put the lights on it. Then my cats would probably try to climb up it. So I'm just like, So I just put a few little decorations across the fireplace. And then to make it look pretty, the gym had like a Christmas table.
Yeah.
And they had like candy canes. So I took like 15 candy canes from the gym and I put them hey, they were going to go to waste. Then they had those bonbons at the gym, so I got a couple of them and put them under the TV. Hey, it's like recycling.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and then they had some chocolate Christmas coins, so I got them. And I just had those little, for $2.99 Christmas tree, you turn the light on. But I did go all out this time, and when I was in Bunnings, they were, I think it was 1999, the Christmas icicle coloured lights that I hung up across the wall, across the walkway, which are great. Every time I fucking walk through them, they hit me in the head. I think I'm walking through a spider's web in the morning. Yeah, so that's it.
Oh, you're a real Griswold.
Yes, up on the roof. Yeah, but sometimes when I was younger, our house where we used to live, we used to get that done up with. We had that many Christmas things, like the big things that you'd nail to your house or stick on your house, and Santa and his sleigh on the roof with lights through it.
Yeah.
We had Mickey Mouse done up as Santa. On the garage, the house. A couple of times we actually had tour buses stop in front of the house. It was like fucking Griswold's. Lights everywhere. Yeah, people would actually come see our house because it was that done up.
Yeah, well, that's
Snowman with all the eyes light up, and it was a.
You're pretty much describing Matt's place.
That's a decoy to get people in.
Yeah.
Come on into the fun land.
Mr. Santa.
Yeah, come and sit on Santa's lap.
He's sitting there.
Some
Come.
candy.
Come play with Santa's sack. Do you have anything in his sack? Have a feel. Ooh, there's 2 little nuts in there for you. But then it just became a point, like you said, you just put up a tree and that, you're like, yeah, too much work. But my mum used to do it up at her place too, but I don't think she's done it this year. They put a big Santa. It used to be like, remember, I probably don't have it this year due to that virus, not COVID though, but just any viruses and the weather. I remember you'd go when you were younger, like you big night out, we'd go to some street and every house would be lit up. I think
it's in Sydney.
Yeah, they still have it. Like in I think it was over Georgetown where I lived. I think it was David Street or something. Every house would like try and outdo the other house. They'd have lights.
There's streets around there.
But you think this day and age, it'd probably cost you a fortune in electricity if you did it. You get well, my bill just came, has to be paid by the end of this month. So January, February, by the time your March bill come from your Christmas lights, you'd be like, whew, how much? Yeah, so, and those solar ones just don't seem to have the same look to them when they're...
Same punch.
No.
No, something will just escape my mind.
Christmas lights, going to a street, looking in windows, looking in windows.
No, I lost it.
Dragging kids around.
Sydney being done up.
The Mardi Gras.
Yeah, no,